All right, folks, welcome, 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 welcome. I am Holt, aka Hot with L, and we are live with some more Safari Raiders in this modded Minecraft world. And so we are glad that you have joined along with us. Oops, hang on, hit the wrong button here. Let's hit the wrong button.
Intro.
And I forgot to cut that stupid voice
Hot with
off
L, right
in my
here
head.
on Twitch and YouTube. Thanks for joining us.
I
Sit
forgot to
back
fix
and enjoy
mine.
the rest of the show.
Okay, the world is loading in, but I forgot to fix mine. Man, that's alright. I can fix it, though. I think I can fix it. I don't know if I can do it while I'm on stream or not. Alright, I'm in the world, so I don't know if y'all are or not yet.
I'm coming in. I'm looking.
Do you need Bull for me to, do you need for me, Bull, to, change? Folks, I'm still here. I promise you I ain't gone away. Do you need me to change the, to invite you or whatever I mean?
No, I was just working on my title, so I
Oh,
can start
okay.
my stream.
Alright. Well, I am loaded in. This is day 7.
Guys, welcome to the stream. I want to apologize to my YouTube watchers because it did not save my very first episode, so you will not get the first 6 days. But with that being said,
There you go. I can hear you now.
I will try my best to get you caught up as we go through the stream. We started this kind of like an alone season. We are all in the same world, all 3 of us, and we started off with just basically a wooden sword, a crafting table, a boat, and y'all help me. I can't remember what else we had.
Leather boots.
And leather boots. That was it. And we shot each other out as far as we could from each other. And of course, I had to be the one that died instantly because it dropped me from the sky. But we did find a way to put me right back at my original coordinates, and this is where I landed at. And so I'm surrounded by very little granary, so I built myself a little place to stay here. But I do have lots of coal and iron around me, lots of cobblestone. I built me a little garden to have at least some type of food. It did start snowing here. All of this gets covered in snow. I still have a lot of snow beneath me. I left for just a few seconds and basically have to come through the achacha over here, or acacia, um, because all of this over here is covered in deep snow once it starts snowing. So, and on the back side of my mountain, I did climb and look, is some granary, but it's mostly just more of the same you see here. So we have a lot of ores, but not a lot of foods and not a lot of granary. So we're going to try to explore out that way and see what's out that distance in the next few days. And so that should catch you up to where we're at. Um, and I am alone out here. And we do have mods. So we have lions. And we have really big, that's why it's called Safari. We are surrounded by really big, dangerous animals. There's alligators if we get out far enough. There's bears and different types of things out here. So we have to be cautious. Even of the ground, there's snakes that can attack us as well. I'm gonna quit talking and let them introduce themselves and get their streams going.
Go ahead, Bull.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Y'all the ones that had the adventure.
Well, tell them what you did.
Me, on the other hand, I get landed in the middle of the ocean. Then, end up on a pillager outpost island. Thinking I'm going to be the one that had the worst location ever. Only to end up now living high in a village. And I even have a friend. Little red cardinal right here. And it sings beautifully.
Aww. He has a friend.
I do have a friend. I don't feel alone no more. I ain't got to listen to from the villagers all day long. I actually have a bird that sings to me every morning. And we're starting to slowly make progress on what will eventually be our little home island right over there. And eventually I need to go over there and free Willie. Because he's still beached the last time I seen him.
You'll have to watch his last. If you didn't get to watch his last episode,
if you didn't see it, you won't know what I'm talking about. But free Willie's over there, I promise. It's beached over there on the side. And I gotta go set Free Willie free. Once I get some sand so I can trap it again. Because I'm gonna keep it.
He said he's gonna make it a pet. Alright, folks. I'm getting a little bit of the diorite here. Most of you were able to go back and watch it on YouTube, I guarantee you, on our side. This is day 7 out of the days we started. And, of course, I've got me a base camp set up, as y'all saw a minute ago, up on the hill. My spawn point was literally in the middle of the water. And I had to throw a boat down real quick, fast, and in a hurry, or I would have completely drowned.
You can't float?
No, I'm not that buoyant. At least not in this game, I'm not. But then I had to head this direction, nearest land toward me, and it was 115 or 117 blocks straight sheer cliff, all the way up. Of course, we made it up here, and now we are working on getting some stuff accomplished and getting this set up. I do want to get some glass if I can ever find some sand, but as of right now, sand seems to be a scarcity right here where I'm at. Cobblestone's not, but sand is.
Everybody seems to have found cobblestone.
Oh yeah, cobblestone seems to be pretty easy to find here.
Yeah, in my world too. I just
There's
heard
Free
something.
Willie.
What in the world did I just?
And I even have a bonus well. There's another well over here. One of the other bigger ones.
God in heaven, even the lizard's scared of it. What did I just hear?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna have 2 wells.
In this game, there's some bow baddies
What is
like.
that? Oh God, what is that?
What is
There's
what?
coal right there.
I don't know. It looks like the red thing there is a lizard.
Yeah, I know what that is.
You're talking about what's up there on that hill?
Uh-huh.
I don't know on that one.
Oh, I got a lizard tail. Staying down here. I want to get up there close to that thing.
She said, "Let's not go
What
mess
it
with
is, I'm not going to go poke it with a stick.
Had
Come on! Why do I gotta be the only one to do stuff like that?
that." Bull says, "Let's go jump on top of his head and see if it bites."
'Cause it don't.
Hey, I didn't get bit. Now I did when I poked it with a stick.
for the Irwins and the Bulls. I think it's a rhinoceros. Hold on. Now I'm getting nosy.
Uh-oh. She might be fixing to poke it with a stick, folks.
Ooh, it's ugly.
What is it?
I think it's a rhinoceros. Yep, it's a rhinoceros.
Yep.
Shoo, that thing is ugly.
Are they aggressive?
I don't know.
Well, you'll find out in a minute. When she screams, folks, and runs, we know guess what happened.
What's making noises at me? Yeah, it don't seem friendly. It's going.
He's not really bothering you, don't look like.
What is it?
A rhino.
Well, maybe you're getting lucky then, because the rhino I passed by earlier, it didn't like me. It started to try to charge me.
It went the other direction, so it's
Mine, I walked right in front of it. The rhino I walked in front of at the end of the last stream lowered its head and started digging and pawing at the ground like it was getting ready to charge me. So, you know, and there wasn't no little one around, so there wasn't no reason for that. It getting a little hostile for no reason.
I guess it's.
I think it just didn't like you.
Chose to walk away. Maybe it thought I had bad breath. So,
Let's see if we can finish off the rest of this dirt over here.
What we can do here.
And then once I do that, we can go out and start trying to find some other wood types. Cause
I'm going to...
acacia, birch, and oak is
Okay,
about all
now
I got
here
right
it
now.
sounds coming from this direction. And it sounded more like a growl. Okay, just watching my back here. This place has been quiet till today. What in the world?
Today's the key.
On today's episode, all things growl.
Apparently.
I have to change the name of the stream. Give me a minute, folks. I may have to change the name of my stream. Call it Call of the Wild.
Oh gosh, something really is gutturally growling.
Well,
Okay, I gotta go find this thing.
It ain't me.
It ain't sounding nice.
Probably ain't nice.
Oh, it's underground. It's under here somewhere. Okay. It's under here somewhere. I'm not going into...
Nightbot's on a roll tonight.
What's it doing?
Whoa.
Huh?
What's it doing?
I got some of them ones that pop in every now and again with the whole spamming of the emotes. Nightbot turned around, deleted the message on one of them, and turned around and goes, "Who the heck are you, my evil twin? Stop spamming emotes. Warning."
Oh, that's pretty funny. You don't want to mess with him.
My Nightbot's on a roll. He's on fire.
Whatever it was, I just covered it up and locked it in. Maybe it'll die.
That's why I like having Nightbot running. Makes it a little bit easier for me to monitor my stream.
Keep it up. Got some good suggestions for you that will be very helpful.
Yep, you're getting the messages like I am.
Wow, I'm so glad you love my stream since this is my second one under this name.
What is that? Folks, give me just a second. I think there's a big bug on the floor, and I'm going to kill it before it eats me.
You got what? You found what? Hold up. My feet gets in this floor too. Holy cow. What is that? Oh dear God in heaven, that thing's as big. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Oh God. Oh my Lord Jesus. That was a real life spider. That was not even on the game. That was not even funny. That thing was as big. Oh dear God. That was as big as that one in my bedroom the other night. Mm, that one was huge.
That one was bigger. Like that justifies it being okay.
Oh, he wasn't justifying it. He was just as scared as I was. I was about ready to crawl up. I would have about crawled in there in your lap if it would have helped any.
That didn't justify it, but I didn't want it coming toward me. That thing was as big as my hand almost.
It was huge, Bull. It was huge.
Even
Your
Foxy
daddy
didn't mess with it, if I tells you.
Glad you seen it before it got this direction, because you imagine, because my back's turned to my door here.
Well, it was going toward the...
I would have never seen it if it came in here, not till it started crawling up my leg.
It
you
went
want to about somebody dancing a jig, my stream would really get a view.
It went...
Oh my Lord.
It went toward the door, but still it was...
I'm scared to put my foot on the floor.
It's still pretty bad when it goes toward the door. I don't mean...
He got me nervous now. I keep looking behind me.
Trust me, I'm afraid. I want to put my feet up in this seat.
That thing was as big as...
On tonight's stream, not only do we have growling animals, but the real-life creatures are trying to get us.
Yes, for real. I saw it. It really was.
That thing was huge.
It makes me...
When Minecraft games hit too close to home.
It's like trying to... I sure don't...
Writing a new song, Chris. It makes me want to shout, Reveal.
Well, yeah, you got that right. You got that right.
Next thing you know, that spider's going to be as big as the one in the Minecraft game.
No. We're not gonna go there. No. It's smaller than that.
No.
You sure? Because the way y'all were describing that thing was pretty large.
I mean, it was pretty large, but it could have eaten me.
Big to me.
Well, if it could have ate you, then it's about the big as the ones that was in the game, then, because they can eat you.
It only took one look too.
What size shoe did you kill it with?
With a size 12.
I had a 13. It's bigger. Did you need it?
At this point, I don't know. And I don't have a desk I can stick my feet up in. All I can do is stick it in my chair, and I'm afraid if I do, all the weight would break my chair.
Oh goodness. Ooh, I don't even. That's enough.
I ain't touching that.
Can we change the conversation?
I ain't touching that
already.
Folks, if you're watching this stream and you have a fear of arachnophobia, please do not watch the rest of this episode, as we have been talking about that. And please be sure to not watch Arachnophobia. Like you would in the movie. There's a movie called Arachnophobia.
Yeah, there actually is a movie.
I thought you was like, well, we're not plugging the movie, so that thing's scary.
Of course it is.
If it's about spiders, I ain't watching.
It's about spiders. It is. It's about spiders.
I'm with Daddy. They're creepy.
I don't mind spiders as long as I see them. It's when I don't see them no more that they bother me.
The sad part was I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Foxy, what did you find?
You're gonna be on edge every time Foxy finds anything now. Is there no spider? This time you kill it, Foxy.
What'd you see over there? There better not be another one.
I bet that spider was probably just about big enough it could have carried her away.
She didn't even bother a minute ago.
As big as her head, for real.
Folks, I'm gonna just give me a second, y'all, as I take a look over here, just to be sure.
We found one in the room in our bedroom the other night.
Okay,
And
there's
I
nothing
about
over there.
went to
We're
go to
good.
sleep.
We are
I
safe.
kept turning my phone on and pointing over in the direction.
I'm safe. Let me post in my chat. Safe from
Spider.
the spider apocalypse. And somehow or another I can't hear Bull.
I think you're mutable. He's just away.
Bull?
Bull.
Who in the world is he talking to?
Bull. Bull.
Hang on, I'm talking to Bubba.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, for a moment we thought you was talking to yourself.
I promise I was not talking to myself.
Well, it sure
Not this
sounded
time.
like from our end. It sure sounded like it.
You kind
He
of
just
did.
about scared me as bad as that spider scared you. All I see was a shadow come over my shoulder, and I'm like, oh Lord, it's a big spider coming after me now. My heart dropped.
All I know is we've got the power.
Bubba goes, it wasn't a spider, it was a squirrel. Oh. Hey,
And he's gone. He went to the bathroom.
Boy, he got
I
so
told you he was
see,
gone.
he got so scared he took off.
I ain't chasing him all the way back yonder.
He was really scared, wasn't he? He took off. He
I
ran.
was gonna let him know that he's in the game. You know, we got squirrels in the game. He's in the game.
Well, nothing else, a long distance cousin. Back patio. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot, a lot. A lot, a lot.
For people who are getting annoyed by this, I am too, but I'm too lazy to pull this thing out of my offhand, so we're gonna just deal with bubbles.
Huh?
I have my air bladder in my hand, and unfortunately,
what?
when you
He said something about he had a bladder in his hand or something. I don't know.
the air bladder, you know, the large air bladder that allows you to go underwater.
Oh, the
and
breathing
stay underwater.
apparatus thing.
I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Yeah, I have that. I have that thing in my offhand. And I keep jumping in the water to place blocks underwater, and as I'm doing that, it's actually activating the air bladder, so it's constantly blowing bubbles up while I'm trying to place blocks at the same time, so all you hear is the whole entire time.
It did what?
He's talking to Bo again.
Here we go. In tonight's episode.
It was blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Now it's hissing at me because it's filling back up with air because I'm on the top of the ground. That is not where I wanted that. Which means I gotta go back in the water. Let's take the air bladder out of my hand. So it don't make that blah 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 sound.
Tonight's stream is episode called blah, 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 blah.
That's what I should have
how I
titled
talk.
mine at this point.
That's how I talked to JJ.
Back up. Just a little bit more back. No, back up. Just back up. Back up. Don't float away. Just back up. It's gonna look weird under the water, but so I'm not going down there to see it. Can I get that?
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
I hope that ain't Free Willy over there.
Nope, it's Shamu.
That one may be Shamu. There's another one over here. I'm just hoping it's not my whale. If it is, I'm going to go chase him down and block him off now before he gets too far away. He ain't allowed to leave.
Whale killer.
I said I was going to free him. I didn't say I was going to rescue him. Nope, it's not my whale. My two whales are still stuck over there. Wait, is that the same one from the other hole? Or is that a third well that just popped up over here?
He don't know.
Okay, yeah, it's the same well. Okay.
I don't know what I've been
But
told.
the other well was in this hole, so that's that well there. Then you got Free Willy over yonder. Okay. Now we got the bulk of this done. Now it's time for me to do some, well, as the sun sets behind. Oh, that is a beautiful view. If that mountain wasn't there. Well, I know my next big major project, knock that whole thing down. Gonna be a lot of cobblestone, a lot of dirt. That's gonna be a few day project. We are not undertaking it right now though. Do I have any room left in this thing? Just a little bit. I want to kind of maybe expand out.
There we go.
There. Maybe. And of course,
Nighttime seems to be falling on us, don't it?
I don't know. It seems like it, and then it doesn't, because then the sun like snaps back up into the sky, and then it seems like it again, and then it don't, because the sun like.
Oh look, the sun jumped.
There.
Folks, the sun
So
is jumping.
I don't know if it is or if it isn't, and I got another Free Willy looking well over here breakdancing in the ocean.
To build a bridge tomorrow. Over there. And expand out that way and get away from this snowy area. But I want to stay connected to this, because that is going to be my connection to all those ores.
Wish that sun would hurry up and make up its mind.
I know. I'm gonna try to get into my house so I can do the closing remark for the day, but.
I said, I'm wanting to be able to go to sleep because I need to go off and do some adventuring. I gotta go get some more resources.
Folks, you see I built a nice patio deck on the back here with set a steps going up the hill here to the front door on this
Where'd
side.
you learn English?
And I learned it from
Are you
the
sure
bulls.
that's English?
I don't know, it might be something else, but sun jumped one more time just to make sure. It wanted to look one more time. And as the sun slowly falls into the distance,
Oh Lord, here we go.
and his slowly disappearing, forever to be seen until the next day, maybe.
Forever to be seen?
Yeah.
You mean never?
No, somebody else is seeing it, but it ain't me. That's what I accomplished today. Night.
Oh my gosh. He's so crazy.
That's what I accomplished today.
I didn't accomplish a lot. I did get the rest of my island leveled off though, but that's about the gist of it.
I'm hooked on a feeling.
Well, I did start expanding it a little bit. But tomorrow we're going to have an adventure. We're going to go looking for other tree types, because acacia, birch, and oak is not the best building materials.
Dum dooby dum oh, dooby dooby dum oh, dun da 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 do, wah 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 wah.
This is why I need to keep snack foods away from my streaming space. Sitting here eating some sour gummy worms.
Okay, why does it not let me eat? Why won't you let me sleep? Ba-do, 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 ba-do,
I
All right.
need to make me a few more axes. Because we know we're going to go
And the
get
follower
some
goal now
diamonds.
has been changed and bumped up to 130, as we already have now 120 followers.
Okay.
And I think we're going to go venture off this direction. I know there's some acacia over here, which I know there's some across the way, but there's some back this way. We're going to go see if we can get some. And then see what else we can find in this direction. I know there's a bunch of oak and birch, which I will grab some of that too.
Okay, let's see.
But that's
So
not something I have to really grab right now.
yesterday we was able to get our staircase all the way to the bottom of the floor.
Okay.
So we managed to get that finished. I found some tea plant.
All right, folks.
Here.
Let me click here. Wrong thing. This is what I wanted to sit down. I think the polished diorite looks good. What is that? Chiseled stone? Interesting. Stone pillars? Interesting. Diorite bricks. Wait a minute. Hold it. I like those bricks. Let me go down here and change this.
Just need a couple saplings. I ain't too worried about how many, just a few. Just enough to get me a little tree farm started.
All right, let me go back up here and see what's what. Where'd my... Oh, that's right. It's a portable one. When I move, it moves with me, so to speak.
When I move, you move. Why are you not... Okay, well, there you go. There's two more. But I can't very well in good conscience leave leaves floating. Okay, well, those may stay floating because I can't reach them and I'm not pillaring up. So just have to despawn over time or whenever I'm back over here working on my nether portal setup, because I'll eventually be working on that before too long.
Okay. That looks good. I like that.
Oh, look here, there's some more flamingos.
Dice Higo Flamingo.
Alright.
Eat a
Across there.
flamingo.
Boy, that's a big old catfish.
I need a little bit more diorite.
So I'm not going to worry about grabbing too much more acacia wood at the moment. We have... I mean, we ain't got a lot. Booty, you too.
Did he just boo me? He booed me, didn't he?
He booed you. I heard it.
I heard it too. He booed me.
Boo!
You know, but a big meanie.
It's a llama.
Shame, shame, shame.
What? What was that? No, no, no. What was that?
Oh, you hearing stuff?
He didn't sound friendly, though.
I
You
didn't
sure
hear
it's not just
friendlies
voices in
earlier.
his... Sure it's not just the voices in your head?
In your head.
Oh, look, it's an ostrich!
In your head.
I wish.
In your
It sounded...
head.
This here was a little bit scurvy.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. How close do I gotta be before you do it? Because I want to see that completely in full view. Yeah.
I think it's a bear.
Oh, there's a giraffe over there.
As long as it ain't
I
got a
don't have an
cub, I'm
apple.
okay. But if it's got a cub, then I'm in trouble.
I'm gonna laugh when I come up over this hill toward this giraffe, and they'll end up being like a lion or something standing somewhere nearby.
I hate that fact you can.
I thought they come out at night.
You can find them during the day. They're usually
Oh
sleeping,
snap!
but you can walk up on them.
Okay, I need a few more diorite.
What?
Can get some more diorite.
Oh.
I wish I had an apple, because if I had an apple, I could get on the back of that giraffe and take off for a ride for a while.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Ooh, I found another village. Well, let's just go ahead and poke our head over here and go raid this village. This is a
It
pretty
is a
good
bear.
sized village, too. That's a bit flooded. They got watermelon, though, so we'll definitely take that. I don't have watermelon. I should have grabbed that pumpkin back there. What you got? Nothing.
He's looking at me. That bear's looking at me.
So it was a bear.
Yeah, he's a big brown bear. He's looking at me going, "Arr." I don't see a cub though, so maybe I'm okay. Arr.
What is this? Probably watermelon.
Maybe I'm okay. He's not
Oh,
really.
yeah. Really don't need the wheat seeds. I'll hang on to them. I don't need the flour, however. The flour can go back.
Let's go
Yeah,
get some more
I got blue
diorite.
flour.
I need some diorite. Hey, look,
Red
it's a cow.
thorns?
It may be red thorns on it, yeah. It's possible.
Blue flower, red thorn. Blue
I
flower,
got
red
some
thorn.
emerald. Yeah. And I didn't even have to trade for it.
Cheater.
What else we got in this chest? I mean, I'll grab the seed. There's some more acacia saplings, so that's good. You mean, I wasted time, chopping down a tree for nothing. Okay. That's a bit more flooded. And that's a magic water block. Okay.
Diorite on the surface. It's awesome. Don't have to go very far.
Definitely gonna take the hay bales. I could definitely use more bread.
Bamboo.
It's just hard to keep up with the buildings I've been in, which ones I haven't. I need to start leaving the doors open. Check those two. I've checked that one down there. And another watermelon, which I'm not worried about. There's an ostrich down there. Birch first, that direction. What we got in here? There's a grindstone. I could take that if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. You got a chest? No. Boy, look at all this bread I'm going to be able to make. There's some more bales. I ain't going hungry, I can tell you that. That other series, I was having a hard time finding food because I was having to live off of a small fruit tree area. Here, I got all kinds of hay bales I'm finding for bread. And living there in the village, I have my own farmers, so I ain't going hungry anytime soon. It's a zebra. Oh, I want to ride it.
You can ride the zebras.
Yep, like you can a horse. Oh, look at there. Actually, bread. That grass. What do I need grass for? I don't need grass. I will take that though. Again, with the grass. What is up with the grass and double tall grass? Who possibly opens up a chest and goes, "Yeah, I want to take the grass."
What was it? Oh, it's a warthog. Never mind. Or a boar. I don't know.
Where are we going, Mr. Zebra? And it's tamed. It's my zebra now.
He tamed a
Drawback is
zebra. You got no way
I
to.
don't have a saddle.
What item does it eat where you could, same as a horse?
What? To breed it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a kangaroo. We've got to check out in a minute. I'll have to look at the book. I mean, I ain't home to see my book right now. I know taming it's just like a horse. So to tame one, you just get on it and keep toying around until it eventually. Ooh, I got some more emerald. Keep toying around. I do not need all these leather hats. I will take the bread though. My inventory's already starting to fill up.
Well, what I was saying was because I was thinking, you could always like lead it to wherever you needed to lead it to. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then that way you'll know where it's at. You trap it, so to speak.
Well, I mean, all I got to do, if I can find a way to box it off over here to where it can't leave this little spot, I should be able to keep it here. I just got to get a spot here in the village, and then I can always go back and figure out a way to either get some slime and make some leads, or find the nearest trader dude and steal his leads. I will, however, take this. I didn't want to take the rest of y'all's stuff because that stuff's easy to make, but I will take your brewing stand since nobody is clearly over here on this side. There is a kangaroo up here, and I am so interested in whether or not I can get inside its pouch, and I am going to try it. Hello. Are you nice?
He might be right now, but
Can I
he
get
might
in
not
your
be in a
pouch?
minute.
Can I get in your pouch? What if I don't have anything in my hand? Could I get in your pouch then? Would you quit booping me? I won't in. How do I get in? How do I... It's broken. I can't bring myself to kill you. Is that better? I ate. Are you happy?
Where's the sunlight at? Right there? Okay.
The voices in my head told me to eat. Is my zebra still over here? I hope it didn't despawn, because I did kind of walk away from it. Nope, it didn't despawn. Hello, you're still there. Let's just
Okay.
check something.
Oh, there's a little birdie. Flew in my window there. Okay, my thing is, I need to, eventually, I need to find some sand so I can make some windows.
You just.
I know, folks, this is a small fountain, but we have all come to realize the way we have understood this. This thing looks better as a sink than it does a fountain.
That's what I was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Because it actually fills up with water.
7. I need 7.
Where the actual
Okay. I'm trying
sink
to
they
watch my
have
back.
does not.
I keep hearing
Oh,
stuff, but it's not like loud
I
and
don't think there's any
clear.
other animals
So I
here,
don't know
but
if I'm just hearing things or if there's really something close by.
hmm.
I think I'm just hearing things.
Uh-oh. There's a hippo. You
Just
leave me alone. You leave me alone.
funky noise.
2,
Yes, it is.
Um,
8, 10,
you know what? We're gonna go over here
14, 16,
He's just
and
19, 20.
hmm. Yeah, see if I had a saddle, I could put that on you, dude.
okay. There we go. Now let's go over here and finish filling this all in before I get killed in it.
Oh, let's go faster.
Must go faster. What did you do?
Trying to block in. Don't you? Nope. You ain't moving. Stay.
That must be your zebra.
Yes, because I just about forgot that one of the mods we got installed actually gives you a crafting recipe for saddles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it does?
Yes,
Okay.
and
I
so
didn't
now I
know
just got
that.
to get some. I just got to get enough leather to make the saddle. I thought we had one installed and I couldn't remember, and so I started looking in my crafting table and found it. So I was like, okay, because I knew we took out one of the that one mod at one time, and I wasn't sure if that was the one that had it. So now I just got to find a source of leather.
Horses,
Zombies would be a good one,
zombies, yeah.
because if I get their rotten flesh, I can throw it in a furnace and it will
Okay, I
cook it
didn't
into
know
leather.
that.
Alright, got that done. Now,
Sure
And I
enough, it
have.
does, don't it?
oh, it sure is another big old hole. Good
Oh, now
gracious.
this is the place right here. This is where I should be living, not over there. I wish y'all could see this. This is cool. It's like a big old. I mean, I guess you'd call it. I don't even know what you would call it. I mean, it's. It
Okay,
almost makes you
it's
think. It's like a cauldron-like shaped thing full of water, kind of like a lake, but instead of having like a nice gentle slope down, it's just cliff edges all the way down into the water.
oh, it
This thing
sounds
looks
cool.
cool.
Okay, folks, we're going to try
There's a mole, so that's.
to find
But a mole's not going to help me none.
some glass. Because I need
I
some.
need cows.
And
Hey, there's some jungle tree right here. Really? That's what they're classifying as a jungle? That little bitty strip? That's a jungle? That is pitiful.
okay. Yeah, see, that's what it done to me. And I got
Hey,
this
there's a
one,
dark
and I
oak
was like,
forest right
that
over
was
there beside us
really,
there.
really small.
I found a good bulk of my tree types right here. Hey, look, there's even bamboo right here. Whoo, doggy.
Well, there's some coal down here I missed somehow.
Hey, I see a cave. I see a cave. Cave means
I'll take it.
zombies. Zombies means leather. Leather means I get to take Zebra home.
Some more coal. I really need sand.
Boy, that was a sad excuse for a cave.
Somehow I always wind up terraforming. I can't get away from it.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm laughing at me.
I wasn't talking about you. I'm
Oh,
talking about my viewer.
oh, of course
She's
she's gonna laugh
watching,
at you.
and she laughed at me. This cave's kind of cool looking. There's some iron up there. I'll have to get that too when I'm over here. But that's not what I'm looking for. I am looking for zombies. Well, you are a viewer, just a very special one. A
We'll
viewer's
keep.
anybody that watches.
Yep, this is true.
Yep, this is true.
Hey, there's a sunken ship out there. I need sand, though. That's the thing. I'm out here in the water.
What is...
5-1 says I forget to get that iron on my way back out of here.
I mean, worst case scenario, I guess no, there's two. Is it? No, that's not. I was gonna say there's two ships underneath there, but
I
that's
know
just
there's
the one.
copper, but I'm not really worried about the copper. There's some coal there, but I'm not too worried about the coal.
Well, folks, we're looking
But I do
for
need-
some sand, and I'm talking like a pretty good
Yeah.
amount. I need a lot.
Okay, there's some more iron. Okay, I'm gonna be in the cave for a while. As I have found, ooh, there's some andesite over here too. Andesite would be nice to have. And that
Lord, there's
diorite, I know where to come get
some
that.
here.
And that would be a cave snake that spawned in behind me.
Ouch, ouch.
Oh, no, take that back. It's not a cave snake. It's a frog.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Hey, Mr. Frog. You poison me? Nope, you die.
Oh, that's a jungle
I'll
right
take your
here.
frog leg. Poison potato sword for the win. I hear another frog. That's not cool. Oh, it's right in front of my face, too.
So, after I get
Well,
some of
people-
these holes filled in over here where
I'm gonna be eating frog legs tonight.
I'm gonna build me a bridge from this landmass.
I
Over.
already got 3. Can I reach that from down here?
That landmass.
And I'll take that as a yes. Well, I'm finally getting some iron. That's not a zombie. I need zombie, not skeleton. Zombie. Say it with me. Zombie. I'd say spell it out, but I'm not that smart.
You can spell zombie, surely.
Nope.
Well, there's some sand, but it's not really what I'm looking for. There's some sand. Just go steal it off of that beach.
All kinds of iron down in here.
I know, folks, we got a long way to go back. That's a jungle there. I don't
You know what I wish I had right now?
Oh, dear gosh.
Portable
You
furnace.
scared the bejeebers out of me, you big balut.
Alright,
Food
folks,
fit
we're going to try to get as much sand as we can, as possible. We got 2 lizards here. I'm going to kill it.
How much cobblestone do I have? 22? That's not enough. I need some cobblestone.
Right. Now I'm going to grab as much of this sand as possible so that we can
I'll have to venture
take back, because I know the sun's going to be going down soon and I got a pretty good ways to travel back.
I got a lot further to travel back than y'all do.
But
Because I'm even further from the village than where I was at. So if y'all going to bed, y'all going to have to give me a moment.
well, I will probably go to bed, but it's going to give me I'll have to be a minute because I'm way out here.
Oh, yeah, you're going to give me a long minute because I'm really, really out here. I mean, I may stop in the village for you to rest, but right now I'm down in the ground, underground.
Yeah, it's going to get to the point where we're going to have some of the nights where we won't be able to accomplish anything. We'll just have to say we'll probably just have to say we accomplished it and then just kind of.
Well, I mean, even then, like there'll be some nights, even in that case, there may be some times where we don't sleep at all, and we just, at the end of the day, especially if you're up on the surface, to know
What
that
was
it's
that?
dark.
Oh no,
You'll just have to kind of at the end of every day, just kind of as the sun goes down, for anybody that's on the surface, they can let us know the sun's going down, and then we could just go ahead and do like a thing then, whether we go to sleep or not, just saying, how we're ending off the day.
Yeah, because I'm telling you,
'Cause
I'm way over
right
here.
now, where I'm starting to get down into the caving system, I won't be sleeping that often down here, because down here I don't know when it's dark.
What is
and
that?
when it's
Oh
not.
boy, that's a gorilla.
And at the moment, I don't have an extra bed. I will have when I go back up, because I'm going to steal one out of the village to take with me.
That's a gorilla.
Plop this down.
Oh
because we
boy,
got-
you stay over there, dude.
Plop it down. Because I know I got coal on me, so we'll throw the coal in there. Throw that in there. I'm going to throw a torch right in here with it, and we're going to go out here while that's doing its thing.
You said gorillas were aggressive, right?
If they're young or nearby, yeah.
Oh, well, I don't see no young. I just see him. He's scratching his nose.
Boy, would you look at that? Look at all that. There's all kinds of iron up in here. Iron over there. There's a redstone over there. There's iron down yonder and over there. And
I do want to get some bamboo here and take it back with me.
Mr. Zombie, did you fall down?
Because if I plant the bamboo, I can have a bamboo source and get some wood out of it. So let's
turn my back
for
1 second, and he wanders off. Yeah, I see diamond too. Look, I've already found my first diamond. There, yeah, there's a zombie down there. Yeah, great. That ain't gonna help. I can't get down there right now. That's okay. Because he said it was getting dark, so if I have to, I can go back out of the cave and...
Oh, you're alright right now, because like I said, I'm still pretty good ways away.
Well, I'm saying, if you're saying it's getting dark, even if I can't go to sleep, I can at least come out and kill a bunch of zombies here in this village before I lay down.
The sun will be going down here in a few minutes, because it's going toward that horizon there, so... This ain't no desert, but it's got a bunch of sand, so I'm just going to steal every bit I can find. So I can... I think I just found a jungle temple, y'all. I do.
Definitely want this. Want that. I don't need the shovel. This one block of dirt could just be left behind.
Yep, we did. Folks, I found a jungle temple. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write down the coordinates. So I know to come back here and explore that booger.
They can stay there for a moment.
Jungle temple.
Well, that furnace is just going to permanently be there.
I know that the coordinates that y'all are seeing on the screen are not the exact coordinates of it, but if I can get right here again, I can see where it's at clearly. It's right in front of my face.
I hear that trader dude over here dying in the wall.
Oh, the one that brings all the items from the
I don't know why furniture. I broke that up, because I know I do not have the inventory space for it.
Have y'all seen the wandering trader yet with the llamas?
Mm-mm.
Seen one earlier in my village over in Enderman.
Okay, because I was going to say, I have not seen one of those at all.
I'll have to come back to this cave, because I know it's getting dark. And
the only one I saw...
How's it looking outside?
Right now, sun is still trying to go down. Still got some daylight, so you're still good right now.
That'll give me time. Cause I still got a ways to journey back toward a village. So that'll give me time to climb back up out of this cave. Grab that iron on my way out, because I'm going to come back in here, because this is going to be probably where I walk every day. If I can get that that zebra back over there to my place, I'll have a faster way to get back and forth over here. I don't want to use my good axe.
That's an otter. You got a little baby.
Piece of iron. I know it's not going to be a lot, but every little piece helps right now. Where's that other chunk? I'll have to come back over here for some... Where's that other chunk? Oh, it's way up yonder. That's way up yonder. Ain't no way I can get that right now. I didn't bring no dirt with me. Yeah, I ain't reaching that. Well, maybe. I'll go this way.
Okay, so I know at least where I can get some sand at too. Make sure I didn't leave any blocks here. I'll come back for the jungle temple later. Later. Why in the world I couldn't talk all of a sudden?
Ow.
Okay, there's my boat. What was it? Yep,
He
there's my
says all
boat.
of a sudden like it doesn't happen all the time.
What happens all the time?
You can't talk.
I can. Sometimes.
I definitely want to grab this bamboo while I'm here. That way I can go ahead and start grilling that back at my place.
Yeah, see, that's what I grabbed just then. I grabbed me some bamboo.
Well, my inventory is full. I kind of regret not having the backpacks at this point. Because I got so much resources right now, and I had a bunch more I could have grabbed out if I had the place to carry it. I got 5 watermelon seeds, so I'm okay to eat the watermelon. I don't want to eat that suspicious stew yet, because...
It's suspicious.
Exactly what I was going to say, because it's suspicious. And I know what the suspicious stew does, and I really ain't ready for that attempt yet. Alright, so we're going to go back over here to where my zebra's at. Hope it's still there. If not, I'll just find the next time I come through, I'll bring a saddle with me, because I know that I've seen one out here, which means it's a good chance that there'll be another one. Oh, it's a raccoon. Let me hit you with the other sword, because that'll kill you a lot faster. Oh, you dropped meat. Okay. No, I wanted your hide, but okay. Because I'm sure the hide can be converted into leather. I should have went and killed that hippo. I know it gives... I should have stayed in the cave. There's a lion pride over here.
Oh.
Looks like 1 male and 2 females. And they hunt at night. There's a nope rope hiding in the grass. And there's a rhinoceros. Leave it to
Gracious,
me
I
to
didn't realize it was
write
that
this
far
diary.
away.
A rhinoceros. So I'm going to have my hands full teetering around with... Yep, he's still here. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll get you on eventually, I promise.
Okay. Let's get back up here to my property. Climb back up the top of this mountain. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, best way I can.
I wonder if I can make it home, because I know
And
I
if
got
there's any zombies on the way, I guess I'll just have to take them out.
Hello, ostriches.
Ollie, oops, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's the house. Yay! Ta-da! What? Who mooed at me?
There's a giraffe. I don't want to kill the giraffe. The giraffe is too nice. But at least I know I'm on my way back the right direction if the giraffe spawned in.
Alright. Oh, so now I need to make a furnace because for some reason I don't have one.
I got a furnace, a smoker, and a portable furnace.
All I've got is a smoker right now.
But in retrospect, I did just make the portable one.
I'm gonna put my furnace downstairs though, because I'm gonna use it as my workshop's gonna be downstairs, so to speak.
Yeah,
In the
I'm seriously
basement.
hoping I'm going the right direction. Yep, there's my nether portal. Okay, I'm heading the right way.
Alright, let's put some glass in here, and some coal in there, let that thing,
Boy, that's a long way to go back.
there we go, let it smelt. Because we want to get some windows made. I'm going to have to make a third story on top so I can make my top floor. Alright. So folks, as you can clearly see, we have made it back home. We got some glass. We got some sand working in glass. and we'll be able to get our windows put in, and then I'm going to put a third floor to the top up here, and daylight just came again. You can see behind
It's
me,
okay.
let's just stand here, that way y'all can see it.
It can do it a couple more times. I'll be okay with that because I'm not got home yet.
So, but we've done all that, and I've got me a fountain made. I've got an outdoor patio section made, and that's pretty much what we've accomplished at this day in this stage of the game. And that's what I accomplished today. So it's up to them to decide what they did today and let you know.
I
We ain't got to decide. We can
accomplished.
tell what we did.
I accomplished filling the holes that was at the bottom of my hill where my stairwell ended, so that I didn't fall to my death dangerously and crazily. 'Cause I know how I am, so I basically terraformed all day, but I got them filled in, so tomorrow I can start working on building my bridge over to the land that's next to it. I could just walk over, but I really want to get a bridge built because I want to connect it to this, because whatever's over there is going to be what I have to basically use. As you can see, while I'm waiting on Bull to get back to his property line, I'm kind of just collecting some essentials off the coal and iron and stuff like that to kind of take with me. I want to stay connected to this. I don't want to get too far away. This is going to be my ore heaven right here. I don't want to get too far away, so I'm going to try to go across there, see what kind of, just see what's out there. Hopefully some better place to build than on top of this. I'll go in my snowlands and build. I've never been a big fan of the snow. But is that an eagle? Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Look at that eagle. That is a bald eagle.
That's pretty.
That is gorgeous, folks. Just look. Oh, he's coming right at me. That's pretty. I had to have a picture. Sorry. Alright. And I accomplished building the pillars to start my bridge. I'm keeping an eye on my surroundings while I wait for Bull to make it back to his village.
Oh, I'm already in my village. I'm
Oh,
in the bed.
okay. Well, I
Sorry, yes, they're very
guess
crunchy. I can't help it. I'm hungry and I got Funyuns. So.
sounds good. All right.
I didn't accomplish. Well, I keep saying I didn't accomplish much, which I kind of didn't technically. I mean, I did find my acacia wood saplings, and I found a bunch of iron, and I tamed a zebra, and now I just got to go back and get it. I hope it's still there.
That
I
was a
hope.
lot.
And seen a lion,
You're the
and it
only
was
one
scary.
that's encountered them so far.
I know. That's what made it more scary. I didn't want to be the first one to get eaten.
Oh, let Becca be the first one to get it. I
Oh,
see
see how
how it
this works.
is.
Yeah, unless somebody let somebody else get eaten. Okay,
Now, I know I have some
that's
rotten
that's
flesh.
uh,
Where is that at?
that's cool. I mean,
Oh,
that's
there it is.
just makes you feel really good.
Hmm.
Guess whatever
That'll give me
floats
at
your
least
boat.
two more. That'll get me
Makes
a
you
little bit
feel warm
closer.
and fuzzy inside, don't it?
Uh, you almost want to just, I don't know.
I'll just have to stay away from that bag of chips when I'm streaming. Apparently, it's a little crunchy. I'll just stick to eating my sour gummy worms. They make less noise.
That's until one starts to fall out of his mouth and he goes.
And the sad part is I'm liable to do it that way too, just to get it. Get back here.
It'd be like, it defeat the purpose. There it is. I was going to say, where's the glass panes at? Ooh, the horizontal glass pane so you can put a skylight in.
Right now.
That is cool.
Where's that?
I wish they had a way that you could have a wooden front, just the wooden frame around the glass panes without having to have them silly designs on it.
Convert that. Yeah, I got bread. I don't need 2 stacks of bread on me though. Almost 3 stacks of bread. I'll leave a part of that there.
Looking.
I'll take
Oh, so it's got
with me.
some kind of design on it.
Watermelon can stay here now.
Design.
Are you kidding me? I can't cook that in there, really?
Design.
What about this?
Design.
Okay, that can be cooked in there. Okay. The rest of my iron can go up here. I need to go plant my bamboo because I completely forgot that I was going to do that. And there's some cooked morsel. My iron can just keep smelting up. I don't have anything else on me to do with it. I don't need. I could put that in my offhand because I'm not underwater, so that's not going to cause an issue. On there, I do need to take some dirt. Dirt's in. More what?
Well, that's a jump. Oh, there it is. One of these. Let me see what this looks like.
It don't take me much to get confused.
Well, they don't look bad. I like them.
I don't even remember what I said that she would respond like that too.
Let's go ahead and make a few more sticks here.
Bamboo.
I'm liking that. So another one right here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I think could put a piece right here and divide it up, but I like that whole window frame being there. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I thought you was.
I got a feeling.
And I will agree to that. How many leather do I have? 4. I just need 2 more pieces.
Well, if Sky decides later on that she wants to, oops. Good advantage about that one is you can pull it back up. If Sky decides she wants to play, we'll just have to add her to it later on.
Start off with the morsel. Why did I not leave them frog legs?
There we go. This is coming along pretty good. Gotta make a few chairs for my table there.
Excuse-moi.
I do have my other. Okay, yeah. Well, that's not going to help. That drops off.
Womp womp womp.
I was hoping that was a cave I could go down in before I got back over there.
Seemed a lot closer somehow.
There we go. This is looking
I can
good.
respond to that.
Okay. I don't think I want that huge of a window, so I need some more birch.
There's no tails around here anywhere? Really? Like the one critter that I need. And I'm just not finding it. We'll head back that direction. Maybe I can find, again, get lucky enough and find a zombie down in the... Oh wait, I know what I could do. I just thought about it. And unfortunately, none of these spots have one in it. I don't think.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3.
Yep, I'm not seeing one down in there. Maybe this side
Okay,
will have some.
leave it like it right there. And these I'm gonna take down here and put them. Right there. Okay. That looks good. So I'm getting my windows in there.
I'm sorry.
Working my way across. It's slow going, but it's
There it is. There it is. There it is.
He's like, there it is.
Did you get it?
Uh-huh. I killed a beaver. And then I took its hide and I put it in the thingy and it converts it into... I'm missing one piece, but there it is. I know what to do now. All I got to do now is just kill one of these other animals that drop a hide. And then put it in the crafting table. I can convert it into leather. So that's what we're going to go do. I'm just not going to pick anything too big that I can't kill within a few hits. I.e. no taking on the rhinoceroses.
Rhinoceroses. All I want
Yeah.
for Christmas is rhinoceroses. Rhinoceroses.
No, I didn't. It's right here.
Okay, I know. Hang on.
And then it's right here.
Let me make sure. I might be wrong, folks.
Yeah, it's a portable one. You haven't seen that feature yet. That's one of the other mod packs we got installed. It gives us a portable crafting table and a portable furnace. We can plop it down anytime we need to. Now watch me not be able to find that village again. Or worse, not find any other animal that I can kill that drops a hide that's not the size of a rhinoceros. And I definitely ain't tangoing with the hippo.
Aw, come on. Poke him with a stick.
If I can't find anything else, I will. I'll go right over there, and me and him will go around. I'll just stay on the high end of the water. Because where I found that one, that water's streaming down the hill toward it, so I'm less worried about it. It's not there now. Give it time. It'll spawn back in.
Yeah.
And when it does, I'll kill it.
Oh, bets are off.
Because my horse, I keep calling it my horse. My zebra's still over here. I'm so, it's gonna take me, I got a horse back at my place too, so I technically have a horse already. I just want the zebra.
I thought I had the setting off for my door thing. But my door setting is double door open again. I'm gonna have to go find that book and change that setting again.
I'll have to check mine too then.
Which is weird because nothing else is working that way.
Uh-oh. Now I cannot very well kill that
My
hippo.
death
It's got a
waypoint's
baby.
back on again.
Don't tell me that, because I'm out here with the hippo.
I'm serious, mine's back on. Y'all might
And
want
it's
to
got a
check
baby.
y'all's.
I can't. I'm too far away from home right now. This is dangerous grounds to be on. I just need one other animal that drops a hide that doesn't have a
there's
young.
a snake. Moving away slowly. You can have it. You can have the whole
Where's a kangaroo when you need one?
island if you need it. I'm
Um,
going this way.
are you near your book yet?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's right. Never mind. It ain't gonna do me no good because the book didn't say whether they were aggressive or not. Well, I'm getting ready to put it to the test. I found some lions,
Oh,
and they're not sleeping. And I kind of need to go that direction because I'm trying my best to kind of skirt the outside of this village to see if I can get a kangaroo to spawn in. So we'll see what happens. Good kitty kitty.
He says,
Don't mind me. No, don't look at me. Go. Oh, you're so cute. I'll get a little closer. Good boy.
I don't think that's supposed to happen, y'all.
It growled at me. Uh-oh. And the other one's coming this way too. Don't go over here. I want to get close to it. I'm walking with the lion.
I don't think that's supposed to happen, y'all.
Quit snarling like that, because it scares me.
Does it
Hey,
work
there's
like
an
this?
Does elephants drop hide?
Does not work that way.
would
I don't have the book. I don't have the book to tell.
Interesting.
I don't. I would think so. I mean, they're basically.
I mean, they're going to hurt.
walking
I can tell you
leather.
that. They're going to hurt. I can tell you that. I know how bad they hit.
Alligator, bass, grizzly,
Looking for elephant.
black bear,
It
beaver,
ain't got
beetle,
young
bird,
with it.
boar, butterfly, caterpillar, catfish, capybara, clam, coyote, crabby, crow, deer, dragonfly. Where's this thing at?
You ain't gonna see.
I honestly don't
Here
know
we
if
go.
I want to kill it though. That's the thing.
Elephant.
Because I can also ride
Elephants
the elephant.
roam the savannas aimlessly, dissimilar to other mobs, but when they come into the vicinity of a bee, they run quickly away.
Yeah, they're cowards when it comes to
Elephants are neutral and will only get aggressive if their calves are in danger. They are rideable, and they can be bred with pumpkins. Elephants drop bushmeat and hide upon death.
Get on the elephant.
He says, Ungawa. Ungawa.
Okay, so now I got the elephant tamed. So now I got this new issue of I don't want to kill the elephant because now I want to keep the elephant too because that's a bigger item on a ride on. You know what? We're going for it. What about the lion? Does it drop hide or does it drop just fur?
Hang on, I gotta open up my book again.
Sorry. I kind
Here
of
we
came
go.
back to this. I know the giraffe, I
Alligator,
think, drops
bass, grizzly bear, black bear, beaver, beetle, bird, caterpillar, catfish,
hide. Hey, I did this for you the other night.
clam, coyote, crab, crow,
He did do this for you.
dragonfly,
You
duck,
asked a question about the bird.
elephant, eagle, fox, firefly. What in the world was I looking for?
Giraffe and lion, because I think the giraffe does drop hide. There is a giraffe over there. I know it's rideable, but it's
Crap,
it's
I
only
passed the
rideable for a short
giraffe.
but it's only rideable for a short duration.
Short duration,
Crouch.
but I done crap.
You can crouch and turn the pages backward by looking at the other page.
They drop hay bales.
Okay, so then that's no good to me. All right. But lion's the other one that we're looking for because I got two
Hamster,
of them. I'm staring them down, but I
hippo,
don't wanna go out here and put my life on the
jelly.
line for nothing.
Jelly, kiwi, lion. Lion drops teeth and fur.
Okay, so that's not worth me putting my life on the line for that.
Mammoth drops fur. Monkey drops nothing. Moose drops fur. That drops nothing. Something.
And we did say elephant drops hide, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I just found another elephant. It's going to die. It's right in the village. It can die. I've already tamed one.
Rhino drops hide.
He big angry. Look at that face. He big angry. But he's slower than molasses. Oh, but he hits hard. I can tell you that. Can you hit me over here?
Zebras are bred with golden apples or golden carrots.
That'll get me quite a bit of hide right there. It's 12 pieces. I just need to find another elephant.
That was a blobfish there. I just saw a blobfish. What? Did I miss something here? When did this get added? Blobfish are passive mobs that spawn in the ocean? They inflate when they're above Y level 30. They are neither breedable nor tameable. On death, they drop blobfish.
Yeah, that's the other one I told you about.
How come I never seen the fish parts? Cavefish. Put them in a bucket. They are neither breedable nor tameable. Cavefish drops raw cavefish on death. The eel. Ooh, they can drop raw eel when killed. You can carry them in a bucket. Flying fish. Swim on the surface of the ocean. Put them in a bucket. On death, they drop feathers. Giant isopod, or shy mobs, can be found in the deep ocean. When they detect a player, they will try to swim away. You can put them in a bucket. They will not drop anything when they die. The giant salamander spawns in caves near water. They may get hungry from any fish that the player holds in their hands. On death, they will drop their tail. Of course, the gorillas are neutral mobs. They give you fur and melons. Iguana gives you a tail. Kangaroo, hide. Mole gives you fur. And you breed them with beetles. Okay. The platypus doesn't tell me nothing. A rat. The red panda. Oh, there's a red panda in the game. Okay.
Why did your voice go to suddenly female?
I was just talking. I don't know.
Oh, there's your red panda in the game.
There was. That's what it says.
It just suddenly went female.
It says, red pandas are passive, shy animals that can be found in the bamboo forest. You can tame them by feeding them bamboo.
Tell you what,
Slugs.
This
Starfish.
daggone thing is slow.
Walrus. Capture nets.
I wonder how much
3
faster.
bamboo and 3 string, you can get a capture net.
How much faster are you as opposed to it?
I think there's a... Pick up the book. I think there's a... Sounds like a warthog out here somewhere.
Tell you one thing. I don't know if it's just these animals or if it's going to be all of them in general, like the horses and all that. But riding these things is a pain.
Now, I know good and well I collected more bamboo. Where in the world did it go?
This thing lags as bad as it did in that one world that you loaded up with the mods with the truck riding. Me and this elephant stutter stepping our way back home. I'm sorry. But at least the elephant can go up 1 block high spots. I will forewarn you, the zebra you have to jump every 1 high block. So like if you try to tame and ride a zebra, be ready to have to jump every time you got to go up just a single block.
I'm gonna go
Don't
take this
climb up
bamboo out here and plant it so I can have some bamboo. Because if I don't, I'm not gonna get any. I don't know what happened to all my bamboo. It just all disappeared.
I may have to walk around the long way around. Or at least a good portion of the long way around, because I don't think I can cut across that water with this dude. Because I have no way to bring him across the water. I didn't bring a boat with me. I don't even know if he could fit in a boat. Do you I don't know. Do you think an elephant could fit in a boat?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a hamster! I'm probably going to have to get a boat. Yep, because there's a river right there that separates me from where I need to go. So, Mr. Elephant, we're going to have to put this to a test. So we're going to walk you right over here. We're going to convert. You stand right there. Don't go nowhere. We're going to place the crafting table down. We're going to convert this into planks, and we're going to make us a boat. That's what we're going to do. We need a boat. Hey, I said stay. I didn't say walk. No. Nope, he definitely does not fit in the boat. Alright, well that's not going to help none. I really don't know why I would expect you to ever fit in a boat. I mean, really, you're twice the size of it. Alright, big guy, come on. Try to find the closest, smallest area I can get across here.
You know, I could cheat the system here. Watch this.
Okay. Elephant can swim on water. This is nice. Yeah, he is definitely swimming. So you can ride an elephant across the water.
Okay, well that's interesting.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, though, because you can't fit it in a boat, so they're going to have to give it some way to get across. I've got to be careful, too, because they did say that they cower from bees, and unfortunately, I have to go right past the beehive to get back to my place. Mr. Elephant, you're much more slower in the water than you were on land. I would really be happy when we can finally hit some ground that you can run on a little bit. There we go. So my day is going to consist of me fighting to get the elephant back home. I'm sure my zebras done took off on me because I got off of it to take the elephant instead because the zebra was becoming a royal pain trying to get it up and down on the blocks because it didn't want to climb over a single block. I'm up to 4 people watching. Welcome to the stream. It's a butterfly. Oh, I'm done with you. I scared him off. I spoke to him.
Ouch.
Do what?
Ow.
What'd you say?
I was up to 4 people watching,
Uh-huh.
and then it dropped down to 2. I said I scared him off. I spoke to him. I can see my home from here. Is it bad that it took me all day just to get an elephant with a saddle back to my village? And I still haven't gotten them all the way over. Now I wonder if he can climb. You know what? Perfect. There's actually 2 wandering traders here in my village, so that means I get plenty of leads just by taking them out, and that's exactly what I'm going to do because I'm going to need the leads to tie this elephant up. Because I guarantee you, he can climb over a fence. Are you too fat to go down the center of this? Please tell me you're not. Because I really don't feel like digging it out. I'm going to try to park you in here with the horse. Okay, so yes, he could fit. That's perfect. But unfortunately, he can't fit because the gate's not big enough. So that's going to be lovely. Alright, you stay there. I'm going to go grab the leads from this dude over here. And the easiest way to do that is to take out your llamas. Thank you. And that also gives me some extra leather that way. What do you got? Dripstone, I'm not really worried about. The mangrove would be nice. I may have to take that proper deal. I may have to. You stay there. Or what do you got? Cactus would be nice. I ain't worried about jungle saplings. I done found jungle stuff. Cactus might be nice. I don't know how many. I hope my elephant didn't wander off. Yep, there he goes. Come back here. I have to think of a name for you. You. I'm gonna just tie you up right there. There you go, big guy. How many emeralds was that? Do I have it? I got 7. Enough for one of them. 1 emerald shy of the other. Get up, dude. Who are you and what do you got? You'll take leather for an emerald. Ain't worth it. I'll keep my leather. What do you want? Of course you would. Are you the dude with the propagule? No, you got the cactus. Where'd the other dude with the propagule go? Where did your partner go? There he is. I want this. Thank you, my dude. What you got? Leather. Coal. I could do that. Yes, dear. I'll eat. I think that was 15 coal. I got coal somewhere. I thought I had some coal somewhere. There we go. We'll just take the bigger stack. I did grab that right. And no.
Oh, it's nighttime already. Well, I'm sorry, folks. I didn't know that. All right. We've accomplished a whole lot.
I'll go to sleep in a minute.
You're fine.
I gotta do a thing for a cactus.
You are fine. I'm just going to go ahead and go through what I've accomplished, which so far was I have made some barrels. Trying to make barrels instead of chests. I know that probably sounds weird, but if it'll help keep the lag down, why not, you know?
Well, at this point, anything that helps keep the lag down is good right now.
Which I'm not really, what you say per se, not really been lagging a whole lot.
The most lagging I've done has been on the back of that elephant and the back of the zebra heading this direction. That's been the worst of it. But I have now got me some leads, so going forward, we'll be good.
Just incorporate all that into the wall there. That looks pretty good right there. All right.
The rest of that coal on there. I am, however, going to need this. There's a piece of iron in there. And there's an arrow, so where did that arrow go?
I need one more leather. I can make.
I gotta get better inventory storage.
One more leather and I can make a, what you call it. But anyway.
What you call it? I don't know what that is.
Saddle.
I got 10 pieces of loaf.
So, folks, we accomplished just a few things today. Not as much, so
okay.
I'm laying down here.
Good night.
Okay, so that's what I accomplished today. Didn't do much today.
What was I getting ready to do? Torches.
I accomplished starting my bridge. I made one lead of the bridge reach all the way across. Then I ran out of cobblestone and I come over here and I accomplished getting cobblestone, so I can probably go finish the rest of it. At least the baseline, just the baseline. I doubt I'll finish the bridge. I tend to decorate and do everything and I'll light it up and I'll have a lot done to it when I finally get it finished, but at least get my baseline across, then I can start working on making it fancy and prettify it, all that stuff, but get the baseline across. Then um, we'll go from there. And my blinded eyes cannot see where my torches
I
are.
can see the elephant moving in the background behind the window.
There it is. Okay. I'm gonna need those. And
I accomplished a decent amount today too. I accomplished getting my elephant back to this village. I left the zebra behind. Which, if it's still there when I go back out, I have leads this time, so I'll be able to bring him back with the lead, because there's no way I'm riding that thing all the way back. That took far too long.
okay.
Getting sleepy?
There we go. No, I want some chocolate, and I don't know why. I don't hardly ever want chocolate. Ba-do-do-do. Ba-do-ba-do. Okay. Let's go back to work on our bridge.
You ain't
Okay,
not
there
even.
we go. Alright, has my bamboo grew yet? No, not yet. See, how do I make a blast furnace?
Tell you what, I love the sound of this cardinal singing. This is awesome. When y'all can get you a bird, you need to get a bird in your house so that when you get up out of the bed in the morning, it'll sing to you.
So these
I
smooth
could stand having this over that parrot constantly making animal noises. This thing here actually chirps and sings. I really need to tame that horse. Let's go do that real fast. We'll keep the boat on us. Come here. You're gonna be mine. Ha, told you. Look, if I can break an elephant, I can break you. No time flat.
Yeah,
Oh, ha, ha.
I had to make sure because my death waypoint had came back on, so I had to reconfigure.
Wait a minute. I forgot to do something.
What'd you forget to do?
Well, I got bamboo now.
Okay, I
And
need to
with
clear
bamboo,
all of this out, so I'll have
I need to harvest it so I can plant down more of it.
Oh, I got you.
Because I'm trying to get enough of this stuff together so that way once I get the string, I can make that net and turn around and make me a hamster cage. And then I can take the net and go take the net and catch me a hamster and put it in the hamster cage. And then I can get another hamster cage thing you built, and I can go catch me a rat and stick it in the hamster cage. What I really need to do is to go over here and get some more saplings like I originally set out to do and quit getting distracted by all the animals I can catch. Because that was my original goal when I came out here in the first place. I was coming for saplings.
Okay, so this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to. I have to take my bridge up. So.
Did I seriously? What is that? Oh, banana tree sapling. I'll hang on to that. Good news is there's kelp right over here too, so that's going to help me out a lot going forward. I'll eventually get me a whole auto set up for that and be able to start running off of kelp. I still say though the crafting recipe for the saddle should be base game.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one.
I mean, it really should be. I mean, you put them in there for people to ride and want them to be able to utilize them, but yet you don't give them quick, easy access to a saddle. If we can craft leather armor, we should be able to craft a leather saddle. It makes logical sense. Oh, look, my zebra's still here. Well, when I come back through, if you're still there, we'll go home. Right now, I am on my way through the village here, back over to that cave, because I know there's still some resources over there, like diamond, and I kind of can't pass that up. I'll get my first diamond. And I can get some deep slate, too, while I'm down there. And some redstone. Because I see a lot of contraption building in my future.
Okay, let's see what we can do next here. While that down there is continuing to smelt.
I need to get them saplings from the temple tree. And some dark oak. I need to eat.
Let me go ahead and take this up here. Finish this wall real quick. Shouldn't take too much longer. That wall is complete. Alright, so those walls are complete. Okay. Now let's go see what we can do about finding us some iron and some ores.
I'll go ahead and chop down one of these. Because I don't have one of these right next to the base, so I might as well cut this one down.
Haha. I'm lagging for some reason. We all lagging? Huh?
No.
Oh, maybe it's just me then, because I was lagging pretty rough just then. I need to find some.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Up, up, up. Singer to sleep. I can't quite reach those. Oh, grab that sapling. Can't lose it. That may be the only sapling I get. Oh, actually, I got two. Look at there. Four would be better, though. There's another kind of trap in right there. Unless you go get it. As a wise plumber would say, let's go. Block break, block break. And then when I get to getting this thing,
There's
I gotta go
copper. I
over
do
there
need that.
and get that dark oak.
Some of the recipes I've got call for that.
Why does it seem like the days go by way too fast, but the nights seem like they take forever? No, we're not planting back my only sapling.
Yeah,
Not
you figure
happening.
that one out. Let us know, because it used to not be that way.
I mean, I'm just wondering, because, like, it's already almost noon.
I haven't figured that one out either.
And the sad part is I'm getting ready to go over here in this cave, and I'm like, if I have to turn around and go back to go to sleep, boy, it's gonna take me forever to get anywhere.
The problem is every time you turn, everybody wants these games made where all these bow baddies spawn at night, and I get that's why they're doing it. It's because at nighttime, they come out, so you can. But it don't mean your night cycle should be longer because that's when they come out. I don't know. It's weird.
No, they shouldn't change the scaling on how long it takes. So that the day and night cycle should be the same length of time. Period.
I agree.
I mean, if you're gonna make the night take longer, make the day take longer too. Give us more time, or give us a slider scale to where we can control how long it takes.
Yeah, that would work. You
Kind
get
of
to
like how Ark
choose.
has that, where you can choose how long the days are and how long the nights are.
Yep. Yeah, I'd agree on that one. That one would work.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind nighttime. I really don't.
Well, I don't either, but at the same
But
sentence,
at the same time, when I'm trying to work on something, the last thing I want to have to do is constantly stop to tend to bow baddies. And especially when you're like me right now, living in a village where I pretty much have to sleep. Otherwise, if not, they're going to spawn in and start killing all my villagers off. Because so far, I haven't been able to trap any of my villagers inside of a building because they're not actually going in a building. I should have quite a few here. The only upside I got is at least by being over here and away from my village is not loaded in at the moment, so the only village I got to worry about losing is going to be the one that's closest to me here. Did I get that sapling? I hope I did. I got 7. Come on, I need one more. sapling. Just one more sapling. I just need one more. Are you seriously not gonna give me one?
Well, that bear was looking at me. I was thinking that for a moment I was a goner.
I want to cut down a whole nother tree. Okay,
Well, that was interesting.
Ow. Mushrooms. Ooh, I just about fell out of the tree.
Okay. I was gonna say, I know I saw some copper over here.
Alright, so I need to go back the other way. This is not hurt because I gotta fall out of the tree. Ow. I got birch. I got acacia.
Okay.
Jungle. Got watermelon. I'm going to get those pumpkins too when I go back the other way. I'm going to juice. There's some coal there, some coal up there. I'm not really worried too much about the coal. What I am worried about, however, is going to be... Oh, I don't want that stack. I want the small
That was a peacock. I know I saw some iron over here on a rock face, I think.
Oh, I'll grab
I can
this
just
coal
find
if I
it.
can reach. One piece, but that's okay. And I'm gonna just kind of keep leaving me a little torch trail down through here.
That looks like a cardinal up there.
That's what I got. It'll sing to you. And it's a beautiful song.
It's copper.
Boy, I found some coal.
Copper.
Some more iron too. So let's go for the coal and the iron. And then we'll just break all these chunks up here. I need some more copper too, but
There it is. I know I saw some somewhere.
less worried about the copper and more worried about the iron and the coal and the other iron that you got them. I think I'm still going the same direction I went earlier. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll know in a minute.
All that for one
Yeah,
piece. I
whatever,
came
whatever,
over here for
whatever.
one silly little old piece. Oh, it's a monkey.
Does it look like you?
No.
Oh, well, you said it was a monkey.
Yeah.
Okay then, it should look like you.
It's a little brown monkey. The only funny thing about this monkey is it walks on all four like a like a like any other animal. And you don't look like a monkey. You look more something like a lemur or
Does
something.
it think it's a cat too?
It's walking. Look, it walks on all fours.
Gee, did you not? I said, does it think it's a cat too?
Probably.
It must live in America.
It's weird looking. And this looks more like a lemur or something. It doesn't look like a monkey. They just classified it as it, but that clearly looks like a lemur.
Well, I'm definitely going to go down there now.
And I see a well down in there. hammerhead shark there.
I'm just not seeing an easy way down, by no means.
Oh, it's an ocelot.
I'm gonna have to risk it for the biscuit.
A squirrel. And that booger's as big, if not bigger, than the baby ocelot. That thing's huge.
I wonder if I dig that down far enough, if I can get that water to run down that direction. If I could get that water to go that way, that would be an easy way to get down and back up.
Pick up these saplings here while I'm here. Climb up on top of this mountain.
Because I really want that diamond down there.
Raccoon and its baby. Okay, that's weird because now, like a minute ago, that worked. Now it's not.
There's a slime chunk down here too. Ain't that nice? Okay, we're getting there. Just need to go down a little bit further. There we go.
Oh, well. Okay, I'll take that tree too, why not? That's not quite what I meant to do. But laid over log beside of a big log means both tree and the log went down. There's a little hamster. I can't catch you though, because I don't have anything to catch you with yet. Oh, that's that big tunnel. Almost fell off in it again. Oh my gosh.
And that's why I cover them up.
This thing right here is huge. Looks like a meteor striked. Hey look, it's a sheep.
There's a lot of iron down there. And there's a frog.
Oh look, it's an elephant. Oh look, I can see through the ground. Well, for a short distance anyway.
Yes, sir. I like this right here. This is probably where I will live. I'm liking this. There's a few holes I need to fill in. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Terribly need to fill in, but
Well, the elephant likes me, but it doesn't do me no good because I don't have a saddle.
oh goodness, this is so much better. Right there's
I got two
a good
diamonds.
water source. Over there's where I came
Got
from.
enough for a diamond sword.
Oh gosh, this is yes.
He's a go.
This was such a good idea. Yes.
What'd you do? Find you another place to live?
I found me some green grass, some woods. Yes. I'm liking this. Okay. And it's not too far from where I started, so I still have good access to. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is great. I'm liking this.
There's a hippo. Hippos. That's huge. I can't remember. Does hippo drop a hide?
Oh.
I'll finish my bridge right here.
I can't remember.
Well, slow as he's moving, he shouldn't be able to attack too hard.
I believe I will.
Well, you know what I mean? Where it's, sort of, I don't want to say lag, but it's sort of.
Open it up
Now
to
let's just
right.
try it and see what happens to hippo.
I believe I will take it down.
Oh, he's mad. Ouch.
Is he big game?
Oh, good gracious. Eat. Oh, I can't eat. Oh boy. Can't take another bite yet. You just got to keep be mad at me and keep following me for a moment. I am going to kill you. But if you bite me one more time, I'm dead.
Are you
He
dead?
takes no, almost. I will be if he bites me again. He takes almost 3 hearts every bite.
So you ain't gonna be chicken dead. You're gonna be dead.
Oh, I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be like Realm Royale, dead. Don't you hurt me. Uh-oh.
Definitely want to get that redstone. Not 100%. That one piece of wheat is just clogging up my inventory. I do not need that. Really?
That booger is strong.
That's where we'll end it. It's right here.
Well, it didn't take long for him to forget who I was. Just walking away from him.
Well, I mean, I got down here, but that ain't how I wanted to get down here. I was a little bit too fast. Grab up this. precious resources. There's a piece of iron over there. I gotta go grab this stuff while I see it, because if I don't, I'll forget it.
Oh my goodness. Phew. And no, he evidently does not drop um, hide.
Hide.
He dropped watermelon.
That's
Unless there's just a small thing where he does like this, may drop hide one time, watermelon, you know what I'm saying, like a random chance it could be either or. I mean, that's a possibility. Well, that's a creeper. What is the creeper doing up here? In broad daylight, too.
He creeping.
Well, I get that, but like,
That's what he be doing. He seen you were working on something and decided to come out and go, hello. I'm your new neighbor.
He's like, I'm not here to stay. I'm here to just blow things up. For real.
He's worse than the neighbor that borrows everything and never brings it back.
yeah, I'll give you that one. That is the truth.
And there's a lush cave right over there. I see that. That's pretty. I ain't gonna go look at it right now though, because I don't want to be down in here forever.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow. This is going to be so cool when I get it done.
That's another
Iron
huge
still
hole
looking under
there.
that I didn't get right over there on that sidewall.
Ooh-wee.
That's gravel. Oh,
Hadn't,
gravel. I ain't trying to mess with that stuff.
hadn't really been there before, so that's why. There's some snow.
Oh, you're holding a piece of rotten flesh. No, good for you. You can keep it. Torch there, throw a torch there. Torch right over here. Throw a torch right over here.
Some kind of lizard thing there.
Throw a torch over here. Throw a torch over here. Throw a torch up here. Throw a torch up there. Hello, spider. Would you give me string, please?
Oh, there's some coal there. Okay.
I gotta remember when I go back to my little home location. You can't really say home because it's not my home. I stole a villager's place for now. But where my home's located at, I need to check the book too, that one book on the crops, to figure out where I could find what is it? The cotton seeds.
If you can get some cotton going, that makes wool, that makes string.
Mm-hmm.
You can do real good with that.
Because this spider hunting is a little bit hard. I mean, down here in the cave, I'm finding the spiders, but the problem is I'm not getting enough luck on them dropping string. It ain't happening as often as I would like. Raggy.
Here we go, more iron.
Well, we can drop the bug wing for now. I'm not really worried about the bug wing. I can always get more of that later. That's just mainly for potions.
That's what I want, right there with
There's
some
diamond right there on the wall. We are getting that. I'm glad I turned my head that direction, because I was just getting ready to gather up. A little bit of lapis was here, and I was going to get out of dodge. But you know what? I just seen Diamond up in the wall. We are going up to get that diamond.
Alright, folks, let's get this over here so we can get this iron smelted so we can get our blast furnace fixed. That's what our goal is. Boy, that's a deep cave too.
I love my cave.
I could cover this one up because I really ain't gonna never go in this one.
Okay, that's kind of a ditch. I really don't need the bones, so we'll get rid of the bones. Shouldn't have to get rid of anything else. That diamond is right here. This is going to be dangerous.
Well, that'll protect some of it until I can get some more. Okay, let's get this up here to the house. Get this made. We get this blast furnace going. So we can smelt our products down a lot quicker.
More redstone up there. I will definitely have to come back down in this cave for some more resources, that's for sure. There's all kinds of good stuff in here.
Alright, there we go. Let's get this in here, get that going.
We'll come back to this other lapis over here, because right now I want to go the other direction and then gather up some more of this iron. See if I can get another stack of iron. There's a skeleton, so let's go ahead and play. Dance with the skeleton here. He wearing full armor.
Ooh, I can go ahead and make a sofa. Let's go ahead and make the sofa while we wait. Take it upstairs, put it in my house here.
More iron right yonder.
There we go. That looks good, just like that. There we go.
We're gonna be pulling iron out of this cave for a few days. There's a lot of it here. Again,
did they change the recipe again of the grindstone? Now it's showing it's 3 diorite and a piece of iron. Not the grindstone, what do they call that? It's not the stone cutter.
No, it should be smooth stone. Should be 3 pieces of smooth stone.
Okay. Then my recipe thing's broken then, evidently. Because it literally says 3 pieces of diorite and 1 iron ingot.
Let me go check and see.
I know they changed the barrel because the barrel used to be sticks.
Yeah, and it's not anymore.
And the composter is all half slabs now. But the stone cutter on my screen shows 1 iron ingot and 3 diorite. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I can go ahead and make it, but I'm just saying, like, the recipe is changed or something.
Stonecutter for me shows uh, 3 pieces of stone and an iron ingot. And then the grindstone is 2 sticks, a stone slab, and it's got it showing crimson planks, but I'm sure it would work with any wooden planks.
Well, I just made me the stone cutter, literally, with 3 pieces of diorite.
I mean, it might work with both.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know it worked, and I built it, so psh,
I mean, I wouldn't complain. That beats smelting down stone.
I just went ahead and made it. That's what I did.
That beats smelting stone. And if it ain't that, then it means it's one of the other mods we have on changes the recipe of it. But even then, it's weird that yours says that and mine said something different. Because now it's got me wondering. I'll have to go back and see if I can make it the way it's supposed to be made.
I'm just saying that's what it showed me.
Because that's my crafting table is showing.
It was weird, because I was thinking, that ain't right.
Yeah, see, my crafting table shows me using the stone, having to smelt cobblestone down. I'll try it both ways. I mean, I ain't gonna accept the, when I do it, I ain't gonna accept it until after I've tried both ways. But just to see, if it'll work both ways. That piece of redstone does scare.
And
it could be,
it could be just meaning that in general it has to have 3 blocks of the same thing, and that's why it was like that or something. Maybe, I don't know.
How many diamond y'all got?
None.
I'm up to 5.
Cheater.
No, it's just one massive cave system. I'm up to 5 diamond already in this.
Of course,
cave.
I haven't been splunking, so I guess that makes a difference.
No, I originally wasn't gonna go splunking. I ended up doing it because I came down here and seen all this resources, and I had to come back for it. Sad part is I'm gonna have to come back for it again. I really need a better way of carrying all this stuff. I'm running out of inventory space. I'm having to ditch other items just to be able to pick up more.
There we go. Blast furnace is made.
Oh, great. Now I can't pick up that either. Goodbye,
See,
sticks.
that's the dirt, I think. Yeah, this is the cobblestone. Yep.
Alright. I think it's time for me to get out of this cave
Gravel.
before I end up picking up more than what I can carry
Those
altogether.
will be smooth stones.
Just dead ends.
There we go.
I need to eat. See, I get lost when she's not here to tell me to eat. She goes to bed, I forget to eat.
I need some fences. I want spruce fences.
It's iron beams, jungle beams, iron pipes, a chandelier, lamp.
Alright, let's go see if we can find just a little bit more diamond before we head out of here. There's some more gold, there's some more redstone. But we'll have to come back this way.
Okay.
There's a lush cave that way.
Oh, it's nighttime
And
already. That's Swanee. I didn't even know that.
You know it. Guess what I just found? More diamond. Man.
Did y'all know it was nighttime already?
Yeah.
No. I mean, how would I know?
You're under the cave, right?
I'm in a cave. And guess what? Guess what I found? 2 more diamonds.
Well, folks, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I accomplished today in this particular part. Even though I'm still going to play.
Kind of have to because I'm down here and you can't
We
sleep.
have finally found exactly what I needed when it came to
There's a coal
um,
deposit. There's a bunch of iron up here.
when it came to getting the iron that I needed for my blast furnace. And so now I'm building me a little room that holds all of my smelted items. See, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7.
Best cave ever.
I'm gonna bust this out and make a doorway right here. I think I got
More
an extra
diamonds.
door, don't I? I think I got an extra door here somewhere.
I take back every hurtful thing I said about where I ended up at.
You're having too much fun with this.
Well, when you gripe and
The one
complain
right
about where
there.
you spawned in at, and now all of a sudden you're sitting on 8 diamond because you have a nice cave that's full of all kinds of resources. I got a stack and 40 on iron, 26 on gold, 2 stacks and 8 of lapis, a stack and 4 of redstone dust, and 8 diamonds so far. And I haven't even begun to scratch the surface of all this. I mean, I'm literally having to leave ores still in the ground because I cannot mine them up because I don't have inventory space to carry it all.
It's awesome, man.
I mean,
I
I'm looking at
haven't,
iron.
I
There's
haven't
iron
gone,
there. There's
I
iron
haven't
down
gone
there.
down in a cave or anything yet. I hadn't even. I've just been getting
This should be
what's
getting
top
off of
surface.
diamond territory. That leads up. There's more coal over here. I'm not going to be hurting for resources. I mean, I have a lot that I can mine out of this cave. Fun part's just going to be not getting lost. Alright, I'm ready to get out of the cave and head home, though. And I can't do it the quick, fast, and the easy way because I don't think I ever did go to my book and check my death point, so I'm a little afraid to just commit Harry Carry to get there. Which waterfall did I use to get down here? That's the next question.
Okay. That'll eventually go right there for that.
Yep,
And I'll
down there.
move that one. I'll do that one the same way. Okay.
What if I could get. See, I'm trying to get some torches up so I'll feel safer coming down this mountain at night.
Alright, so
Hopefully, I don't run into any lions. This is the first time I've really
don't
100%
even talk about lines.
ventured out at night, but I really do need to get some bow baddies too.
Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to do. I need some zombies. I need some leather and some stuff.
As I say, don't even talk about lines now. I still got to head back through the savannah biome where I keep seeing them line prods popping in at, and I got to go back that direction. And this time around, I can't play games with them. I'm carrying riches.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It'd be different if I knew that the death point thing was fixed correctly. Because then if I died, oh well, I'll just spawn back with all of it already. But having to come back out here again just to go back to the house is a waste of trip.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna eventually have to go the other direction though. 'Cause I need to try to find me a colder biome where I can eventually find what is it, spruce?
Alright, let's venture out a
Because
little.
I have
You'll
mangrove.
hear me scream like a little girl in a minute, but
I
And I
have walked
have
around all over. I'm
I'm
seeing creepers, but
looking.
I'm not seeing no zombie.
I don't wanna see no lions. No
Well, I'm
lions,
not gonna lie. I
tigers, or
did say when I come
bears.
back through here, if your butt was still here, I would bring you with me. So come on.
I do see a witch, though, however.
I don't see any boat place.
Aha!
Hello, zombie. You stay over there.
Well, I
Come
took
on,
out the
zebra.
witch.
There's a creeper over there.
Didn't get nothing, but I took it out. There's a creeper.
You can, yeah, on me won't. Come on, let's go. They need to fix your animations, dude. You take too long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say pooey on you, dude. Alright, forget it. That's twice you broke the lead. No,
Oh, there's a
don't want to
zombie.
re-lead you. I don't have my saddle with me, do I? No, I didn't bring it with me, and I don't have the leather with me. Oh well. I got him a little bit closer. I'll just have to do the painstaking thing. There's a zombie villager.
Okay, that is not even cool. I killed the
But,
zombie, but I didn't get no leather.
you know what the
No
best
rotten
part
flesh,
is?
no nothing. I mean,
Now that I have a diamond,
hmm.
we can start working on that nether portal over there and get it up and running. At which point, when I get in the nether, I'll be able to get some more resources that I'm looking for. Maybe get into some of the blaze stuff, and eventually be able to get, hopefully, find a workforce to where I can find or a Soul Sand Valley area where I can
There's
find a bunch of
There's a
Endermen,
zombie.
and then I can start getting me some Sparks Portal stuff going. But before I deal with the nether portal and all that, first thing I want to do is
Come on, I need a
get
sword
my
and I need it
trees
fast.
planted
Come on. Come on, crafting table. Hurry up, work with me
and
here.
get to working on my actual house.
okay. Zombie.
Oh, it's lagging.
Okay, I got the zombie. There's another one. Oh, I'm in the savannah, just wandering around and hoping to God I don't run into something stupid. Oh, it's hard to breathe. Whew.
But the advantage will be is if I can ever get to the nether or
Please,
get lucky enough to
lions
kill
and
enough
tigers,
Endermen, I can make
stay
the portal that I can take back and
sleepy.
forth to that cave, which will make it a lot easier to gather my resources. Because that's what I'm thinking. Get me one of the portals built. Stick one over there in that cave where all that resources is at, and I can instantly
I
carry
don't
back and forth.
see anything dangerous.
Alright. I need a better
Okay.
Okay.
setup. What did it take
Oh,
for the blast furnace again?
shoot. It took 3. What's that? Hang on. It took 3
I got it
smooth
right here.
stone
Yeah, 3 smooth stones.
and
That's what I needed.
a
I know the rest of
furnace.
it.
And yeah.
I just
Then
couldn't
the
remember
iron.
the stone part. I couldn't remember the stone part. I thought it was the smooth stone. I
Alright,
couldn't remember
folks.
which one
I'll
it
be
was.
right back because I have got to run to the restroom.
Because I've got to get a better setup. Actually, I need to put 6 in there instead of 3. Because I really need to make more than just the one. I don't think I have any diorite, do I? I have 2 pieces of diorite. That's not going to be enough to try his method of doing the thingy. But what I could do in the meantime, banana sapling can go in one of these chests, maybe? None of these chests. Great. What else do I have that I can put in here, though? Nothing. What about up here? Well, that flint could come out of here. That could go in there. I do need to get that out of the oak saplings. That should be all the saplings. Up here, I need... Put that there. I need... Redstone dust can go in here for the time being. The lapis could go in there for the time being. That bowl can go in there. Boat can go in there. I want that out. Cobblestone I'll hang on to. Deep slate can go in there. Coal. That should be enough coal in there, so the coal can go in there for now. Butter the diamonds. Great, those are all filled. That can go in there. I'll eventually get a storage set up a lot better than what I have right now. But at the moment, this is what we're working with. Alright, so in the meantime, let's sort this inventory out. This over here, put that there, I want that there, that there, that there, that there, that there. Throw that up there, throw that down there, and I need at least... Uh-oh. There it goes. I'm about to say, don't do that to me. I want to get in. I need at least 1 piece of sand. And we're going to take this one solitary piece of sand for y'all's safety's sake. I'm going to stick it right over here. Better yet, I could just go right over there and plant it. That's what I'll do instead. And that way I can save my 1 piece of sand. Because ain't none of y'all got no reason to be over here. Plant this 1 cactus right there. And that's where that cactus will grow now. All honesty, this would be a good spot right over here. Clean up some of these red flowers. Some of this grass. Provided stops the lagging so hard to where it would actually break up the glass. And you know the grass broke up. Do I still have dirt? Yes, I do. Take the dirt. Oh, put the dirt back. Put the dirt over here. Okay. So, first things first, let's go ahead and cut down the front running two trees, which is the birch and the oaks. Birch there.
Alright, folks, sorry about that. I am back.
There's some torches down out here.
I had to run to the little nun's room. Alright, we are getting ready to eat a cooked lizard tail. This is from the naturalist mod we added. I have already got a sofa fixing to put the next floor up here on the top using the jungle. I'm going to use, because I want the floors to be differentiated, I need to plant some jungle trees so we can get more stairs made so we can get up there, because right now I don't have any other means to get up there yet, and I'm not sure that my bamboo, I don't think it's growed yet. Oh, come on, work with me here. There we go. So we got that. Alright, let me see what we got to do next. So we got this. I do know I need a light in here. What kind of light did I use? Can you tell if it's... It might be a birch one, I don't know. I can't tell.
It's not going to go there.
We're going to go with a birch one. What does it matter? Let's make one just so we can have some kind of a light source right in here. Let's see, there's 3. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. 3 on that side, so let's go.
No.
1, 2, 3.
One propagule. And this little boy here.
Let's do it here. On the 4. Wait, what?
I may plant this over there.
4, yeah, on the 4th one.
Did however get me.
5, 1,
I need
2, 3,
one
4,
more
5.
string.
Is that right? Is that the 4th one? Yeah, and then I'll put one on this side for the 4th one. There we go. That looks good.
I need another spine.
Come on.
Let's go see what we can find. How good are boots? Let's see. They're still good. Let's go over here. Let's go out here in the deep snow, y'all, for a minute. Let's see what kind of baddies we can find.
Hanging pots, hanging pots. It's going to take some string, I guarantee it.
Cotton seeds. There they are.
Let's make one of these. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm going to leave that one on for now because it's at night. Could cut the kitchen light off. That's cool. Okay.
It's got that smelted. Now it's got to go back through the furnace a second time. I really should have put just a little bit more in there.
Gotta figure out about it.
I do
Whoops,
this
I cut the
one.
water on.
Stone cutter required.
This is, folks, it's an oak side table.
What did I do with the
Looks
bones?
good. Let's turn that water off. I wanted to see about countertop. counter.
There's bone. I'm gonna need 2 iron so I can make some shears. I'm gonna go right over here real fast on my little island, and we're gonna plant down this tree.
I'll go through this process here because I really want a countertop of some kind. Something that because them right there you can't set nothing on top of too good. However, wait a minute, I might could. Let me go. Hang on. Hang on. Let's go down here and smelt
Harvest just a
some
few of them.
stone. Let's go ahead and smelt them down. Let's see what happens. Because it might work. Who knows?
Let's see if we can get in here. And now I can go over here in just a minute and make me a little spot fixed up to where I can bone meal these leaves regularly and get me propagules going, so that way I can have mangrove trees anytime I want.
What'd you do? Buy it from a trader?
Yeah, I brought one, planted it, grew it, made me a pair of shears, sheared the leaves, and so now all I gotta do now is just bone meal the leaves and get propagules so I can constantly have it. The only tree type I'm missing that I can think of is spruce. I have dark oak, I have acacia, I have jungle, I have oak and birch, and now that I got the leaves from this tree here, I'll have all the propagules for the mangrove trees. So spruce is the only one left. Cause see, I haven't started building my home yet, and that's what I was getting ready to start working on. But I was trying to wait until I had at least a good variation of wood types and different types of locations for different types of stones, besides just cobblestone and diorite and stuff. So I've also down in that cave, because it goes down into the deep slate layers. I also have access to that as well for some of the building.
I just
So I
want to
also
see
got to
something.
build a bridge.
Alright, got the spruce collected. Got some spruce saplings.
Put it in there
Got
for now. I'll
that. So
utilize those
let's
later.
get,
I don't need this piece of sandpaper on me. Put
let's
that in
get
there.
my fences made. I'm only
Let's go ahead and put
several
some more
fences,
pieces.
so
I think that's going to work. I think
let's
that's going to work, folks.
Furnace. Stealthy iron.
some sticks.
One blast
Sticks and
furnace.
stones may break my bones,
Another blast furnace.
but words will never hurt. That's what they say anyway. Think they lost their marbles. Wonder if I can turn that thing sideways if I do the same process.
Claustrophobia is starting to set in inside of this place. I really got to get some things done in here.
Well, daylight's coming. Just turn that light on, turn the night light off. Move this out of
See
the way.
what we can do with this.
Let's put this over there for now.
One piece of iron out.
Put that in there. Let's remove
Just
this.
for that.
I did not mean to make all those gates.
Let's move this thing for a moment.
Stick all them oak fence gates. In there for now. Alright, let's roll on.
Because I have so much of the acacia right now. And can easily go right across the way here to get more if I need it for my build. I'll use that to make me a little hanging thing design. Temporary for my propagule farm.
Need to finish my roadway on out here.
I think right in here would be a good spot for it.
There we go. That looks like the countertop. Just had to turn it sideways so that... there we go. Can I access it? I can, if I want to. Okay.
I didn't grab my meat. Stick it in the furnace. I forgot. I need to go do that real quick.
And granted, I don't have to place all of these down. As fast as you can go.
It's
Man, it's a
looking
long
good.
way up here. Even coming up steps. Okay.
It's looking good.
That'll give me a decent area there to work with.
Goodness. Let's go ahead and put that work in
My stone
there.
cutter. There is me stone cutter.
Okay. Got that.
Oh, let's get another piece of iron out. Just a single piece of iron.
I need to check that book while I'm up here. Death waypoints off.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing while I'm here too.
Double door upgrade. Okay, mine's still off. I'm good.
Death waypoint still off. Double door still off. Sandbreaker. I need gravel off. Clay is fine, but the rest of it needs to be off. I want to check something else too, because there is another thingy in here that I do want to craft before too long.
There's a crafting table. Let's see.
Okay, so I'll definitely have to tinker with that later. That is not the door, that's the one.
Apples probably. Now, let me head on down there. See what we can do with our bridge. And it starts raining. Of course it starts raining.
It does, don't it?
Oh, I think I'll just make me a crafting table real quick. Right here and finish this road on out. Since it's gonna rain, I don't want to be on top of that bridge right now.
Okay.
Maybe some shovels. Maybe 3, that should work. Hopefully.
How's my tree farm looking over here? I know some of these trees are gonna grow without me being at least somewhat near the area. But luckily I'll be right there, so that should be close enough for this stuff to grow in. Alright, my well buddies are still over here, so they haven't gone anywhere. Did I grab them shovels out? No, I did not. Oh well.
Let's see what happens when we make this.
That's right, I ain't got no more bones, so I can't do that either. Did I get all the wood out? No. I've got 2 oak doors, but I'm not worried about the oak doors. Got a bunch of clay. Powering through my iron. Mr. Farmer D, you're blocking my view with the furnace behind you. Gold smelting up nicely. Just grab this dirt out of here for now.
I'm getting a little sleepy.
Oh, it is one.
I thought I would have so much more done by now. But this place was just not my norm, where I would just say, ooh, let me live here.
And see, and that's the thing, though. That's the other thing about doing what we've done, though. It literally pushes you into that situation where it's not like it would be something that you would normally go looking for. We're randomly placed, and so you're pretty much living where you're at and having to make the best of it.
I mean, it is a unique
I mean,
experience.
if it's any consolation to anybody, I'm just now, and I still haven't even begun the base work on my house yet. I'm still trying to get the ground fixed so I can even begin to build my own home. I'm having to live out of a
I'm
small
still
little bitty
building
building.
a bridge to find a place to even build a house.
I still got to build the bridge to get over here where I'm at. See, that's the sad part. I haven't even started on the bridge yet. I'm just swimming across the water right now, just trying to get the land leveled off to even start. Once I get this leveled off and expanded big enough to be able to start working over here, I'm going to build the bridge, so getting resources back and forth will be a lot quicker. And then I got to start building, so I'm still working on getting the trees to grow so I have enough wood to even begin to build.
I've got a house started.
You lucky dog.
We ain't got nothing over here.
I mean, in retrospect, about the best thing I have going for me is just the fact that I have all the resources that I have. And having the access to easy and early food.
The hard thing for me was, more or
I'm
less,
still sitting on tons of bread right now.
was just to get up on top of that hill.
I think the best part about being where I'm at is I do have easy access to ores. That's it. That's all I got going for me. I mean, and the only ores is just the golden coal. I mean, the coal and iron.
Yeah.
And some emerald, I've got 4 pieces. So it's not like overload on that either.
I mean, for me, where you're at would be my heaven, just because of the fact of the calcite deposits. Because I've seen what that looked like in that other world we were doing. I like the
Those
calcite
types of sticks.
blocks.
That's right.
And the problem is I'm not going to be able to get calcite where I'm at without either A, finding a mountain like what you're on, or B, getting lucky enough to find a bunch of geodes down there to steal it from. But outside of that, having to build on the mountain is no fun.
Well,
Very limited ground that's flat enough to work off
exactly.
of.
I'm actually um building a bridge across to the land across from me, which has access to the trees and stuff that I need.
Look at that
Because
coal
I want
mine.
away from all the snow. I don't like the snow. Shoot. So it's worth it to me to get away from it, but I still want access to be able to get all these ores on this mountain. So this is one huge long down the mountain trail and across the water bridge and up the other side of the mountain trail. I mean, it's a process, but it's gonna be worth it. I hope.
I mean, that's just like me working on what I'm working on right now. I'm hoping what I'm doing is going to be worth it and I can actually make something out of this build here. Because otherwise, if not, I could have been better off just going up on top of that hill where the ground's already relatively flat and it's already on the same side as everything and just build there. But my goal was I wanted to be on this private little island right across from the village so that I didn't have to deal with everything. Still close enough by to have access to it, but far enough away from it that I don't have to deal with them until they start wandering across the bridge. I may end up putting gates on the other side just to keep them from coming across it. Because this is saying I'm 11 days in, and usually by now I've at least already started some form of home. But at the same time, too, with the mod packs and stuff like that we have running, I get too distracted by everything. I mean, come on, I got an elephant tied off to a post over there that he could literally just rip up out of the ground. I do believe my inventory is getting full. I dug that hole 1 block too deep. Definitely want to pick up all the cobblestone. because I did see in that one set of blocks that I was looking at that there was some decent type of wood there that would be nice to make. Combining it with the cobblestone, different textures. And I want to kind of implement some of the new blocks into my build. Coal, do I have room for it before I start digging it up? Well, the answer to that question is a no. No, I do not. So let's put some dirt down and see if I can make some room. Maybe I get lucky enough and I have enough holes here that I can relatively empty off a bunch of this. Where I can pick that coal up, because I really could use the extra coal. I know what I did wrong. I took my pickup block away. Well, let's go fix that. I can't play without that. I gotta have that. Give me back my pickup block. There we go.
The dude is funny. This dude is funny.
What? That trader dude?
Yeah.
I had one dying in the cave earlier.
I traded with him. I built one of the things that told me to build, and I sold it to him, and he gave me the emerald. When he did, he goes, ha ha ha. It's weird. I'm gonna sell him another one. All I gotta do is make a table. Let's get some. Sell this, dude. I want you to buy this from me. There you go. Pleasure doing business with you.
Let's just start that off. Get this coal up. Boy, that's a lot of coal. I'm just gonna have to fill all that in. Now watch this be the one time I don't have enough dirt to fill this whole entire thing in. Because I used all my dirt to fill in the rest of it.
Oh, that is gorgeous. I like that. That's pretty.
No, actually, I did have enough dirt.
These over here in this room.
Good.
That. Oh, I got cotton. Chili, peanuts, vanilla, peas, rhubarb, birch seeds, oak, color bar, tea, sweet potato, beans, lettuce, cucumbers, apples, brown mushrooms, red mushroom, onions, blueberries, banana tree. Okay. That bamboo is not growing for some reason. Why are you not growing? I need to make. Let me see, I've got. Let's move my coal and I'll put my emeralds there. Build another barrel and stick it over in another location. I think I'm going to get ready to call my stream here in a minute, because we've been at this for about 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Gotta collect some more cobblestone so I can finish that walkway and meet the bridge. And then hopefully I can get my fence line across the bridge. And maybe, just maybe, I can finally have me a place to start living. Um, we'll see. Just maybe. Cause the savannah, I don't like a chacha wood. I've never liked the red color of.
The only thing I
I
like
like.
about a cha-cha wood is the doors. I like I like the look of the see-through all the way down to the bottom because it makes it easier to see out. But
I
outside of
just.
that, the rest of it, I don't really care much for using.
Me neither. I like the darker woods. I like the dark oak and the spruce and the oak.
Mm-hmm.
I do use birch a lot of times flooring, but roofing sometimes depending. But I tend to use the darker color, but from oak to dark oak. That's the the range I use more of. I don't know why, but I do. I like the darker woods.
It
So see if
is.
this will be enough. Hopefully it will. I hope so.
I'm
Oh,
trying
that
to
was
set
perfect.
a few more oak tables here to get a little bit more currency, a little bit more money.
On my dirt, ain't it?
And then
Well, it's on my dirt that I have on me. Still got a bunch of dirt in here.
As y'all can see, as I'm going to, I'm also making more, taking this dirt, adding, and I'll be able to add more crops up here if I need to. Um, I'm expanding the granary over here since there ain't much, making the world beautimous over here. This mountain
Barrels.
has met its match because I tell you, I'm infamous about tearing entire mountains this size ground level. So it wouldn't surprise me if 2 or 3 weeks from now this thing's not leveled.
Let's put in there.
Oh gosh, it's snowing.
Put all this cobblestone in
Oh,
here.
I'm so glad I got my path. I'm so glad.
There's this deep slope
It's
down
gonna be
here.
covered.
And I wouldn't pull all this dirt because I'm definitely going to need this boat before long.
It's rain down here, so it should be good. I'm glad I got my path though, because it all starts looking alike. I left for 2 minutes the other day. I mean, literally. I mean, I was only gone for a second, and I know my YouTuber friends can't go watch it because it didn't get saved it somehow, and I didn't get to post it on YouTube. But in my first one, I literally left the mountain for like 2.5 seconds and turned around and it was covered in snow, deep snow. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm glad I have my boots on. It was awful. I'm gonna try walking back up there here in a minute, because if it's raining here, it's snowing
Now,
up there.
for temporary, I doubt this will be enough dirt, but for temporary, what I may do is come right here and just extend this bridge for the time being with dirt. And then I
Can't
can
seem to
replace
get
it
that bamboo
later.
to grow.
Mine's growing. It's just taking a while. It ain't growing like it usually does, where it pops up and takes off real fast like. Granted, mine would probably grow a lot faster if I would stick around here and not venture so far away. Because I keep going so far out that this area basically is no longer loaded in.
I'm just going to store this table somewhere. I made the wrong size table for sale. Maybe he'll want it later on. Just put it in there.
Yeah, that'll be something else that I'll be utilizing too down the road, just to make emeralds.
Well,
Anytime he
yeah,
shows
because
up,
he shows up and you can
he has a
sell
sell
stuff to
item.
him.
Anytime he has a sell item that I know I have the resources to make or whatever, I'll make it and then sell it. See, I also have the perks of having, you know, the villagers here too, so I'll be able to utilize the Fletcher and all of that as well. And I will end up using a Fletcher. I'm going to set up a lot of these here to be Fletchers and try to get the stick trade with them. And then I'm going to convert the rest of them over into librarians and try to get different enchantment books around it. How's my plants looking? My cotton plants don't seem to be growing much. Dude, you're no way.
I wish them books would have actually went on a bookshelf, but they won't.
Um, I can't remember if I already had any flint over here or not. I'll take that as a no. I will grab this sand because I can take that over there.
You know what? I'm going to bring some dirt over here. I'm going to fix this.
Fine, dude, I'll move anyway.
I wonder how much longer it is till nighttime falls. Can't really tell when it rains.
I'm going to go across because I don't think I got any. What do I do? Okay. Dude, move. This is the reason I'm getting ready to build over yonder. I'm tired of you guys getting in my way. This is my room. I don't want to build a placeable variant. I won't. I figured I'd be missing some dogwood sticks. Hey, my jungle tree finally grew in. That's good. Maybe I'll get a bunch more saplings out of it. That's not where I got the sand at. There it is. Sun will be going down before long.
Okay, well, you got a compass? I mean, a clock?
Clock, yeah, because I got gold and I had redstone dust, so I made a clock. It only took 4 pieces of gold and 1 piece of redstone dust, so I made a clock.
I may have to make me one eventually.
Now, if only this cotton would hurry up and grow. You guys clearly do not like the rain. Oh, I get it. I know.
Okay, folks. I know I haven't got much longer before the sun goes down, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I did. And I'm just going to go ahead and probably call that the end of my stream, because I'm really sleepy. Can't hardly focus now.
Yeah, I mean, I can still focus, but I am tired. I had an early morning this morning.
Well, with us having things to do tomorrow too, it won't hurt if I go get a little extra sleep. So accomplished today. We did sell to the wandering furniture guy. Well, I really don't want to call him, because I don't want to call him the wandering trader, because he's not really the wandering trader. Just a salesman in general is really what this dude is. So, and so I've got me a start of emeralds. I've got like 2 emeralds started. And I've got some got glass fixed in my house, which was what I was going to set up to accomplish.
I need to make you a sample. That's what I need to do.
I have got almost every room is beginning to slowly take shape, take decoration. There's still a few issues I'm having. I've got to get my jungle trees so I can get the floor for my second story The basement is completed now, and just got to get the set of steps
7.
to get to the upstairs. But with that being said, I made me a couch too. With that being said, that's what I accomplished on day 11 of our journey. I hope that you enjoyed. I am Holt, aka Hot with L, right here on Holt Network. Be sure to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and also on X or Twitter, and of course right here on Twitch. Make sure to have notifications turned on so that you'll know when we go live. Also follow me in my Discord. It is in my About section in a link. That way you'll know when I go live with new content. With that being said, folks, I'm going to end it here. Let them say what they got to say, and I'll catch you all probably in the next one. It's all you now.
Oh, I'm glad I caught that mail 2 days from now.
I'm gonna test something real fast before I get off. You can. All right. I now have an elephant with a chest on it.
Okay,
So there's the next
I
story.
should fix it. I didn't put no stairs.
Alrighty, I think I'm gonna end my stream here. And to end off of my day, we some dark oak, jungle saplings, gathered diamond and a bunch of iron, brought home our pet elephant, and getting ready to start our base building on the start of the next one. So, y'all make sure y'all come back to be a part of it.
I think she's so tired, she's done laughing at herself.
Sounds like it.
Oh, God. Oh, you'll have to go back and watch the stream. I was killed. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna keep that one quiet. I didn't even put no stairs.
I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Wondering what was wrong.
She'll end hers in a moment, maybe. I'm just going to go ahead and end mine. Catch you later.